Hello, welcome to a quick tutorial on how to use Odapt to build and prototype web apps. So today we're going to rebuild a app that is currently being featured in the marketplace. If you head over here to marketplace, you can actually see it, the YouTube quiz maker. And the idea of the app is to basically take any YouTube URL and generate a quiz that tests how well we understood the video we just watched. And so to get started, basically head into My Apps in the dashboard, hit Create New App, give it a name, and we'll add in the integration. Hit Create. Awesome. Now I can open this up in the editor, and I can say, make a form where I can upload a YouTube video, and we will create a quiz from the transcript. What you'll want to know first to use Odapt is there's two modes. One mode is the builder, which is what it starts in by default. So we're currently in the builder. And then we also have test mode, which is a way to actually test what the person would experience when they're using the app. Basically, here is where we send messages to the AI and tell it what we want it to do, what we want it to change, and it will send us messages and can perform actions to actually build the app for us. No programming needed. Sometimes it will make mistakes, like you'll see here, it just made a mistake. It'll always recover from them, so you sometimes just have to wait longer. This is something that we're working on to make a bit smoother. So next, we can basically take a YouTube URL. Why don't we grab a crash course video? So we can take this crash course, take the URL, and let's test and see if it can do what we want it to do. So of course we don't have the other page yet that actually does the quiz, but we can still start interacting with it and see how the AI kind of reacts to our interactions. So here we can see that when I submitted, it got the notification and it got the URL. And so now it says it's gonna get the captions. You can see here it did the integration call. Here it got the full captions. And now it looks like it created the quiz page. Made another mistake with this quiz page, so we'll wait for it to fix it. While we're waiting, this is the app tab. And here you can see the pages that you have. And here we can actually change the app from private to public. We can share a URL with other people who have Odapt, so they can also use the application. Here we can run a test, which I'll show at the end of the video. And here are our integrations, our tools. And some of these are built in, so a lot of these you can kind of ignore. It's basically the way that the AI can create pages and show them to you. And here we actually have the two integration calls for getting captions. So one is just the normal captions, and the other one actually gets it with timestamps. Awesome. So here we can see we have a quiz. Amazing. And so now I can just kind of fill this out at random. We can see this is all about the video that we just watched. And then we can hit check answers. We'll kind of leave it there as we can see this is how the whole process works. Thank you for watching. I'm going to include some other videos on how to actually add your own integrations, do some more advanced kind of concepts. But this is a great starter on how to use it. Before I sign off, I can show you how to do the test. So first we'll want to save. There we have it saved. Then what we can do is go into tests. You can see we can use different AI models to power the test. And we'll kind of want to iteratively try different models. This is a feature because here when we're generating the quiz, it's using the LLM to generate the quiz, right? And so sometimes we might want to use a cheaper, faster model if the task isn't super hard. And then sometimes we want to use something more powerful like Sonnet 3.5, which is slower but is much better at creating content. So we'll hit test with 4.0, and here we're back into the app again. And so we can take the same URL, paste it, and now this time we're using the actual 4.0 model. You can see it called it, and now we have the quiz again. Hooray. Well, that is how you build a quick app. You can also reset and clear everything, but if you've saved everything, it stays there, which is useful if you want to remove some of the changes that you just did. Great. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions on how to use the product. We're letting in people into the beta program slowly, so reaching out definitely will help me fast track you to getting access.